All right, so today we're diving into a topic that's really close to my heart, and I think you'll find it fascinating too. It's all about healthcare.
Okay.
Specifically, how mobile clinics are transforming access to medical care in rural communities across Africa.
hmm
And to really get a feel for this, we'll be looking at the work of RescueRide Africa.
Oh, fantastic.
Now, when we talk about mobile clinics, we're not just talking about, vans with a few bandages and antiseptic.
Right.
We're talking about bringing essential medical services
hmm
directly to people who might otherwise have no access to healthcare at all.
Absolutely. It's tackling this huge problem of healthcare inequality head on. I mean, in many parts of rural Africa, even reaching a basic clinic could mean days of travel, which is
Yeah.
just not feasible for so many people. So,
Yeah, and that's really highlighted in this infographic we have on RescueRide Africa.
okay.
It talks about bridging healthcare gaps.
Right.
And it makes you realize that for some people, a trip to the doctor could be a multi-day journey,
Right.
something that's just not possible for most, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Wow.
imagine just thinking about a pregnant woman who needs prenatal care.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, a mobile clinic coming to her village. I mean, that could literally be the difference between life and death for her and her baby.
Yeah, that's such a good point.
Or think about early detection of diseases like malaria. I
Yeah.
mean, if you can catch it early on,
Yeah,
it dramatically increases the chances of survival.
exactly. And it strikes me that this is so much more than just convenience. It's really about,
Mhm.
you know, giving people a fighting chance at a healthy life.
Yeah, for sure.
And I see the infographic also mentions something called improved health outcomes, and I think this is where the real magic happens.
Yeah, I mean, we're actually seeing, in regions where these mobile clinics are
Yeah.
operating, there's a
Yeah.
direct correlation between the presence of the clinics and a reduction in child mortality rates,
Wow.
which is huge,
Ye-
because mobile clinics can make sure that children are getting those vital vaccinations,
Right.
protect them from preventable diseases. And, they can provide treatment for chronic conditions like HIV/AIDS,
Yeah.
which helps people manage their health and live longer, healthier lives.
It's incredible to think about the impact these clinics have on individual lives. I mean, could you maybe paint us a picture, like how would a mobile clinic actually change the life of, say, a family in a rural village?
Okay, so picture this. You have a mother in this remote village. Before, she had to walk, I don't know, like miles and miles with her sick child to reach the nearest clinic. Now, a mobile clinic visits her village every single month. So her child gets regular checkups, they
Yeah.
get the vaccinations they need. She even has access to family planning services. So it's not just about receiving health care.
Uh-huh.
It's about this sense of empowerment,
Yeah.
taking control of your family's well-being.
It's so inspiring. And it goes beyond the immediate care, right? It's about fostering this kind of long-term health and self-reliance within the community.
Exactly. And that's where the concept of sustainability becomes so important. A lot of these mobile clinic programs also include training for local healthcare workers.
Oh, well.
So they're giving the communities the tools and the knowledge to manage their own healthcare needs in the long run.
It's amazing. And what gets me really excited is when I think about the future of these mobile clinics. Imagine the potential of technology to really kind of supercharge their impact.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, picture this. Mobile clinics equipped with telemedicine capabilities. So you could connect patients in these remote villages with specialists
Wow.
in cities, or even outfit them with portable diagnostic tools,
Hmm.
like ultrasound machines or point-of-care testing kits,
Right.
providing advanced diagnostics right there in the village.
Wow, that would be a game changer.
Yeah.
I mean, are there any challenges? Like, I'm thinking logistically, are there hurdles that these mobile clinics have to overcome?
Oh, of course, of course. I mean, one of the biggest is maintaining the cold chain for vaccines. In these areas where electricity can be unreliable,
Right.
keeping those vaccines at the right temperature is a huge challenge.
Yeah.
And then you've got the terrain, right? Navigating difficult terrain to actually reach these isolated communities can be
Yeah.
a major obstacle. And of course, the ongoing need for funding and resources to keep these clinics running.
Absolutely. So, zooming out a little bit, how do you think we can actually scale these initiatives to reach even more people?
Well, I think the key lies in strategic partnerships. Imagine governments, NGOs, and private companies all pooling resources together to create a network of mobile clinics across the continent.
Yeah.
This kind of collaborative approach would maximize their reach and impact, making healthcare truly accessible even to the most remote communities.
Yeah. It's amazing to think about how mobile clinics are saving lives today. But
Yeah.
it's also incredibly exciting to consider all the possibilities that lie ahead. I mean, it makes me wonder about the role that technology like, drones could play in delivering vital medical supplies to these mobile clinics.
That's a fascinating thought. I mean, drones could revolutionize the supply chain, couldn't they?
Yeah.
They could ensure timely delivery of medicines, vaccines, even blood to these remote areas.
Exactly. So, for our listeners out there who are feeling inspired by all this, what can they do to actually support these incredible initiatives?
Well, a great first step is simply to learn more. Organizations like RescueRide Africa have websites that are full of information, and even a small donation can go a long way in helping to sustain their work.
It's all about empowering these communities, building a brighter future for everyone. So, I really encourage everyone listening, take that inspiration and explore how you can become a part of this healthcare revolution.
Exact.
And that's our deep dive for today.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for listening.